Hey everyone, so today I'm gonna do a video on comparing my Sigma brushes with brushes that I already own. And I have the pink Sigma complete set, and this is what it looks like on the inside. And I have some other brushes that I ordered, these three that didn't come with the set, but this is what it looks like. And then I'm gonna do a comparison and a small review on these brushes, like comparison with brushes that I already own. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with this brush, and this one is a small contour F05 brush or F05 brush, and this is a great brush. I don't have anything that compares to this brush. I know this is supposed to be the dupe for the MAC 109 brush, but I don't have that brush, and I love this brush for like contouring my cheeks. It works great for that, so I love this brush. And all these brushes are really soft. The next one is the flat top synthetic kabuki brush, and the brush I'm going to compare it to is my e.l.f. powder brush. And I love this brush for liquid foundation, so this is what I use this for, and I love this one for my powder foundation, and this is what I use this for. These two brushes are great. You can use them for both liquid or powder, but I do use this one for liquid and this one for powder. But compared to the price, I think this is like $16 and this is only $3. So if you're on a budget, I'd rather get the e.l.f. brush. It works great also. And this brush is very dense and soft, but I do love this brush, and everybody's been raving about it. So if you want a thorough review on it, I'm sure there are other people who did reviews on that brush already. Next one is the Blending E25 brush, and this one is comparable to the MAC 217 brush. This is an exact dupe. Sorry, but this is an exact dupe for the MAC 217 brush. It works really great. It works the same. They're like the same size, same shape, same everything. I love these brushes. They work great for the outer corner. Next is the large powder F30 brush, and this one I'm gonna compare to my e.l.f. complexion brush. Okay, so these two are supposed to be meant for the same purpose. It's like an all-over powder brush, but I do love my Sigma one for that, to like buff all over my face with like a light dusting powder. Like if I'm just gonna dust my face with powder, I love this brush for it. It works great, and it's super soft, it's super big and fluffy. I just love this brush. But the e.l.f. one I use for my blush because it is a skinnier brush, and it could like just get on my cheeks, and that's what it's great for, and this is what I use that for. I do have my MAC blush brush also that I use for my blush, but I have a lot of brushes that I use for my blush because that is one of my favorite products. Next is the Duo Fiber F50 brush, and this one I do have the MAC one, which is a MAC 187 brush, and compared to these two, the MAC one is much more dense than the Sigma one. They both do work great. If you're on a budget, I would get the Sigma one. If you are willing to spend the money for it, I do love my MAC one. The next one I have is the large angled contour brush, and this is the F40. I do have a Coastal Scents one, but compared to these two, this I do love for my blush. This I barely use anymore after I got this and after I've got my other brushes that I use for my blush brush, because this one works great. This one still works good, but not as good as this one. Next is my foundation brush, which is the F60 brush. I do have the MAC one, which is the MAC 190 brush. And compared these two together, I like my Sigma one better, because this MAC one I've had for a while already. This was one of my very first MAC brushes, and like after everything I've been through with it, I guess I'm in need for a new one, because it doesn't clean as well as before, and like this doesn't give me as good of a coverage as this does. So that is that. And then the next brush is the large shader brush, and this is the E60, sorry. But I don't have a brush that compares to this. I use this as a highlight on my eyelids, on my eyes, and this works great. If you do have the MAC one and you do like it better than the Sigma one, or if you have both and you like the MAC one better than the Sigma one, please let me know, because I am planning on getting that brush, because I do want to see how it works. The next brush I have is a tapered blending brush, and it is the E40 brush, and I do have the MAC 224 dupe for it, but honestly I love my Sigma one better because it is much more softer. It works the same, but it doesn't poke or scratch my eye as much as my MAC one. The next one is the eye shading E55 brush, and I have two brushes that work almost the same, but one works, okay, so it is the MAC 239 and my Coastal Scents large chisel fluff brush. Compare these two to the MAC 239. I love my MAC 239 way better, because it does pack on color onto my lids, which these two are supposed to do, but the MAC one just does it more. These two just don't do it justice. But these two do work exactly alike. They're almost the same exact brush. They feel the same. They give the same results. But this one you can get for only like $2. So if I were you and are planning on getting this brush, I'd rather get this one. It works the same and it's much cheaper. The next one is the angled shading brush, and this is the E70. And I don't have a brush like this. I love this brush for like the crease of my eyes. This works great. I don't have a brush like this, that's why I love this brush. The next one is the concealer brush. I have the Sonia Kashuk concealer brush, and these two work the same, but this one is much smaller, so I like that for like covering like my little spots on my face, because it does give the precision of it, not like, but the Sonia Kashuk one doesn't. The next one is a pencil brush. I have a pencil brush from Beauty Strokes. They're almost the same thing. This one is just a bit skinnier, so depending on what you're going to use it for, these two work the same, because they are about the same density also. This might be just a little more dense. Next is an eyeliner brush. The only other eyeliner brush I have is my Coastal Scents angled eyeliner brush. but I love my Coastal Scents one better, and it's only $1.11. I think I like this one better because it gives me much more precision and much more of a skinnier line and more control than this one. That's why I love my Coastal Scents one better than this Sigma one. And last but not least is the angled eyeliner brush, and I do have one that I got from my local drugstore. I could find it. Oh, my Brandon one. And compared to these two, I love my drugstore one better because it is much more skinnier. The tip is much more skinnier, and the brush itself, like the width is bigger, so it gives me the precision I like, but in less time. That's why I love my drugstore one better. And that completes this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want a more detailed review on these without the comparison, I can do that for you guys. Just let me know. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Bye.